Since the HP 10B2 Plus Financial Calculator is the preferred calculator for this course, let's quickly go through some of the basic features of this calculator and the layout of the calculator. The first thing I want to point out to you is these two keys here on the left. One is blue, shaded with the up arrow. One is orange with the down arrow key. And that's to help you to know what functions that the blue arrow will do and what functions the orange arrow would do. So let's look at this. We've got a number here in our display of 148,569. Now let's say we don't want that one anymore. We need to put in a new number. If we press C here, we clear our display. And it only clears our display. And let's say we want to put our new number in. Or better yet, let's do this. Now we have this number from our calculation, and we need to store this number because we need to do a different series of calculations. And so to store that, we would want to go to this store key right here. So since it's orange, we need to press the orange key first. We're going to store that number and register 1. And so when I clear this, it just clears the display, right? Now I'm going to recall that from memory. And so we have that number stored in our memory. So I'm going to clear it again. And now we need to do another calculation. And we have that number, 13,884, that we need to add to our previous calculation. So to do that, we're going to plus, but we need to recall from memory that number. And so we have done that calculation of the two numbers. And now we're through with what we want to do for this particular series of calculations. And so to do that, we don't want to have any other information in there that might impact a future calculation that we are going to do. And we need to clear out our memory. And that's what this clear all is right here. It's orange, so I want to press the orange key first and clear all of it. That will display, and now if we check that, it's no longer there. Another thing I want to show you is, let's say we got a number up here, did our calculation, we got that number, and now we want to find the difference between it and another number. So we got this key here as plus or minus, and that allows us to toggle between positive or negative. Positive or negative. And let's suppose we want to find out what the difference between that number is and 50,000. So since that's negative, we're plus 50,000. And the difference between the two is 4,104. So that's how you can use the plus or minus key. I'm going to clear that display also. And I'm going to show you one more thing. Let's say you're working along, you're reading a problem, and you enter a number into the calculator. And now you realize, oh, that number is not the number I intended to put in there. I needed to put a different number in there. If you use this back arrow button or key right here, then that will take you back and allow you to put in the number that you intended to put in so that you don't have to go back and re-enter the whole number again. I'm going to clear this display, and that's going to finish our introductory tutorial. Be sure to check out the other tutorials as we proceed through this course to show you how to do some of the different financial calculations.